Good afternoon, teacher. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So let's begin with the topic of today, that is, what is Stcw? So, the International Convention on a Standard of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping for Seafarers, or Stcw, came into force in 1978 as governments agreed to standardize trainings all around the world. So, Stcw basic safety training, as it is known today, is required by all seafarers who are working in a commercial yacht, commercial ships, or super yachts. So now let's talk about its story. So the first international requirement for merchant ships were introduced, like I said, in 1978. This was part of a shame by the IMO, the International Maritime Organization, to standardize maritime training across the world. Before 1978, governments decide the standards without consulting other countries. So, as a result, training practices and procedures varied from country to country, and with shipping being a global industry, of course, one country will not accept the trainings, the another trainings standards. So this left the ships being delayed in ports, lots of red tape and political argumentations. So in 1978, the Stcw Convention, a meeting of all IMO member states, decided on standards of training and certification to be adopted by all states of henceforth. And this agreement was rectified in 1994 and came in 1978, and came into force in 1994. So the 1995 amendments. So these amendments entered in force in February 1st in 1997. One of the major features of these revisions was the division of the technical annex into regulations, divided into chapters as before, and a new Stcw code, to which many technical regulations were transferred. Dividing the regulations up in these ways make administration easier, and it also make the task of receiving and updating them more simple. So these were mainly administrative changes to bring the convention up to date. Basic principles of the Stcw 95 convention were to all the crew should receive basic training to cope with emergencies on. So the Manila amendments to the Stcw Convention and Code were adopted in June 25 of 2010, making major revisions of the Stcw Convention and Code. The 2010 amendments are set into force on January 1st of 2012 under the tacit acceptance procedures, are aimed at bringing the convention and code up to date with developments since they were initially adopted, and to enable them to address issues that are anticipate to emerge in the foreseeable future. So it should be noted that one of the most important amendments was the new requirements for marines, environment awareness, training leaderships, and teamwork. So after the Stcw 2010 update, there's now 5 courses included within the Stcw basic training, safety and training. This training lasts around a week and must include the following. So the first one, first fighting and fire prevention. The second one, personal and social responsibilities. The third one, personal survival techniques. The fourth, elementary first aid, and the last one is proficiency in security and art. In conclusion, the maritime world is very important but very delicate at the same time. The importance of a good training and basic knowledge is crucial for survival, teamwork, and a good performance at sea. So thank you so much, teacher.